Good morning from Brussels International Airport. Just arrived here from the center of the town with the train and now heading up for the check-in area. These are the flights in the morning from Brussels Airport. Arrived at the security check area. I did my check-in online, which was easier. Let me show you. Here is the check-in area. They also have a fast lane here. So made it through the security check. It took just around a minute or two. Fast track works like a charm. Sadly, it's raining and it's cloudy, so there won't be nice views of the apron. So here you have it. Raining an early morning. It's now 7:30 and we're heading down there. There is our gate. Apparently you can walk also to the A gates because it's Schengen, and there is the nicer lounge of the Brussels Air. So let's try that lounge first. There is one more in the big gates concourse, but apparently it's not that good. When you head down to the A and T gates at Brussels Airport, there is a mandatory visit to the duty-free area. Arrived at the food court in A and T gates concourse. Have mostly local selection. I found the gate A42, and the lounges are just on the opposite side of gate 42, so it's not a long walk down from the common area after security check. Just when you are coming up the stairs, the escalator, you will find the Brussels Air lounge called The Loft. It serves a lot of airlines, from the Star Lines and it apparently is sponsored by Lexus. Here you have a more detailed list of the airlines they are serving with this lounge, but you will see it's a little bit outdated because there is still Adria Airways, which was once our Slovene national airline, but it went bankrupt some years back. And there is another lounge called Diamond Lounge. Morning.
You know you're leaving from the beater?
I know, but I still have a lot of time.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. I wanted to see the loft because it's first time here.
Okay,
Yeah.
welcome, sir.
Thank you. And here you have it. The Loft by Brussels Air. There is a food area, a bar, kids corner, the usual suspects, the coffee machines. You get some apron views. Here's some working area It's really quiet here. You see the food court. Let's see what they have to offer at the food area. So some scrambled eggs, some cold cuts, yogurt, some salads, some pastry, bread, two kinds of soup in the morning. This looks like corn soup, and the other looks a bit Asian, if you ask me. And here is another wing of the lounge with another food bar. But this is most interesting. Alexa's made of chocolates. It seems the options here are a little better than there. Roasted tomatoes, bacon, beans. And it's more quiet in this section. Also you get different cold cuts here. Salami, which I didn't see there in the main one. That's nice. If you have a sweet tooth, just know that sweets are scattered throughout the lounge. You will find different ones in different sections. And then you get nap rooms, massage chairs, showers, restrooms. I don't know if you heard that, but somebody's snoring there, having their door open. Why would one want to do that? It's all nice and clean. Yeah, very decent toilets. It will shower and dry your butt. It looks almost like the Japanese toilets. That's something special and a first for me at the airport. Good morning again. So, this is the loft. The Brussels Air flagship lounge, and they have champagne at 8 in the morning. Made it through the passport control. If you didn't have an European passport here, it was a long waiting line. And again, the mandatory walk through the duty-free. The gate was just announced and is B28, so it means we have to walk all the way down this corridor. So guys, here she is, the Airbus A330-200 with the name Tulip that will take us to Istanbul. The aircraft is almost 15 years old. It was once owned by LATAM, and then at some point Turkish leased it and is now operating it. And the aircraft was actually sitting at airport in Iran for some time because it experienced an engine failure and the spare parts were not deliverable to Iran due to sanctions. Then it was shipped out, repaired, and in 2019 it was put back into operation, and today we're flying it.
Ayant les engins numéro 24 jusqu'à 42 d'embarquer par la porte B28. Merci de préparer votre...
Hoş geldiniz.
Hello.
Hoş geldiniz.
So guys, now we boarded, and I can say that's a really old product of Turkish Airlines. It's a bit of a shame that they are flying this to the capital of Europe. I'll show you around. The seats are really, really old. The oldest product they have in business class. And as you can guess, the in-flight entertainment is not touchscreen. And I'm sure that are the seats which don't recline fully. But let's see later. And it's also really dirty because the product is not, I mean, the youngest. Here are the controls for the seat and the headphone jack and the remote control. There is the latch for the table, and that's it. At the seat there was a pillow, and you know, the product is not the nicest. Attendant came and handed out the menus. Here you have it. They will have best of Turkish meze or tabbouleh and hummus, and then they have lamb shanks or grilled swordfish or pasta. And then for dessert, a selection of cheese or Turkish style oven baked rice pudding. First we were offered a welcome drink. You could choose between raspberry juice, orange juice, lemonade and water, but I know from before that if you ask for something else they will serve it also. as we are still waiting for some passengers to board, I can show you the in-flight entertainment system. And also from the in-flight entertainment system, you will see that this product is really old, because it doesn't feature as much content as their narrow bodies do. For example, the 320-231 that they are flying, and also features the old business class for the narrow body plane type. But this long haul aircraft, the A330, features even less content. Can you imagine that? So in terms of movies, it's more than 100 less. Like, crew came around and gave us these headphones. They are nothing much. They are on-ear headphones, simple, not noise cancelling. So I won't use it, and I also won't open it so that they can reuse it without me destroying the packaging. And I'll use my own noise cancelling headphones. This is the in-flight entertainment that you can remotely control with your remote control. It's like that, right? And as you can see, it's also not responsive at all. It's really slow. So it's not a competitive product. It's not a product you will fly into the heart of the European Union, I would say. They should upgrade this product on their most popular flights, and I'm sure that Brussels is one of the most popular flights, as I have witnessed that they have their airplanes full all the time. Also, the FA that came around seemed nice. She was really friendly, tried to learn my name, and they came around for drinks now. And later they will come around also for food. Finally a pushback for us. Almost 1 hour delay at the gate. I have to tell you that the crew was trying really hard to make it up for the delay. They are very attentive and they're smiling a lot, and they're really nice group. They are doing a good job. It's always sunny above the clouds. You just need a plane to get there. these old screens are practically for no use when it's sunny outside. They're very reflective and very dark. We were handed hot towels, which is always a nice treat. This is the most it replies. I would say this aircraft is not good for long haul. For medium haul maybe. But on the other hand, I would prefer the A330-200 and the new narrow body business class cabin. I'll show you the photo of this aircraft. It's stored here inside. Armrest comes out here. It seems like a movie level, which is nice. Our lunch is being served. We just received the starter. It is Turkish meze with some bread, then cheese platter, tabbouleh and hummus, and oven baked rice pudding. Also, they were asking before for a drink of choice, and I went for the champagne. It's always nice to take some champagne in the air. And they also serve fresh butter, which is already a little melted, but that should be fine. I must say the champagne is a little warm, too warm for champagne. It should be colder than that. So guys, I just finished the starter. I will tell you what I think about the starter. I mostly like the paprika. Don't know if that was roasted or cooked. I mean, the tuna was okay. The yogurt spread was okay, nothing special. The field cucumber or zucchini stuffed with rice and something more than just that was okay, also nothing special, but I feel really left down by the hummus. So the hummus was tasteless. It was undersalted. It didn't taste of nothing. It seemed like it didn't have any lemon, salt, or tahini added to it. So the hummus tasted like just grinded chickpeas, nothing else. I really didn't like it. So guys, now the main meal arrived. It's a lamb shank in aubergine and some rice. So guys, the main dish was good. It's definitely better quality than in economy. As you can see, I emptied my plate, and it's dessert time, and after the dessert I will be pretty full from this flight. So they give you a lot of food. Also they come back with a bread basket, and they give you more bread practically as much bread as you want, because I saw that the bread basket never goes empty. Give you final verdict on this flight now that we are taxiing towards the terminal building. Surprisingly, the flight was very good. It just proves that you don't need to have the newest aircraft and the best in-flight entertainment to have a great time on a plane. It just takes a very attentive and happy crew, and we were lucky. I was lucky for once to have a crew like that in today's flight. Some of them were so great that I even decided that I will give them kudos through the Turkish Airlines feedback form, because they performed outstanding service. They suffered a lot of requests from the passengers, even some mishaps with food, and they took it with smile, and they never stopped smiling. So as always, it takes a great crew, and on this flight today we had one, and I'm so thankful to them for this experience. So another great experience. Hope I will see the crew again because they were outstanding. And now we have to finish this review. Bye bye until the next flight.